and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now the storyline for Varsity, Indiana. Number 0, Ty Allison. Number 1, Aaron Glenn. Number 10, Drew Brocious. Number 13, Will Olson. And number 33, Harry Swan.
And welcome into Pencak Sports Network. Tonight is a WPIAL Class 5A Section 2 matchup between the Indiana Indians and the Kiski Area Cavaliers. Tonight, Indiana enters it 4-2, 1-0 in section play, while the Cavaliers 2-2 and 0-0 in section play. Both teams coming off a win. Kiski Area to Shady Side 63-28, and Indiana to Penn Hills 56-36. My name is Nathan Pencak. Alongside me, Owen Kemp.
Hello.
Just watched the girls' game.
Yes.
Here for the boys. How do you feel?
I'm looking forward to seeing this boys' game. We got some good players out there on the court. I'm interested to see how Kiski matches up against some of Indiana's bigger players, and we're about to find out.
And Indiana is in the black with the red stripe. Kiski Area in the white and the blue. Welcome into PSN Primetime. The Indiana Indians and the Cavaliers are next. And tip is underway, and the Indians will take control. And that will be number 13, Olsen, with the ball. Olsen tossed it off to number 1, D1 prospect recruit. That's Mr. Webb. Goes back to him there across the baseline. He'll put a shot up, and that is nothing but net to start. And so Lyndon Felser will bring it down the floor over to Shirley. To Gonzalez. Thought about taking a shot at the arc. Back to Shirley, right side. And he'll get out to Lyndon Felser near the top of the key, driving in. Gonzalez now, right side on the arc. And that ball will go out off of the Cavaliers, and Indiana will take it.
Right away, we see both teams playing man-to-man defense. So I'm very interested to see what they do on screens here. They're going to switch, or they're going to try to stay on their guy, especially with 6'8" Aaron Webb out there. We'll see how they do against him.
And so Olsen will bring it down the floor for the Indians. We'll pass it off to Webb. Over to Allison. Back to Olsen. Olsen for 3. And right side of the backboard there. Lyndon Felser now. Off to Shirley. Back to Lyndon Felser for 3. And rings out. And that ball is taken back by the Cavaliers. Lyndon Felser thought about it. Over to Gonzalez, left corner 3. And a foul will be called, and that'll be 3 foul shots for them.
Yeah, they're going to get Aaron Webb there with a hit on the arm.
I haven't drawn 3 circles in a while for representing 3 foul shots.
Gets the shooter's bounce there. First one good.
Cavaliers overall shoot 46% from the free throw line.
Second one good.
And so Gonzalez will put up a shot after the rebound there. And that is a save by Hutcherson Harris, but Indiana does take it. And
little brother-to-brother action there. We got Aaron Webb finding Darius Webb there for 2.
And your new score now, Indiana 4-2, 6:15 remaining. Lyndon Felser will pass it off to Hutcherson Harris, to Gonzalez, to Shirley, to his brother Shirley. And he'll take the 3, and it'll be a little flat there.
Strong board there from Olsen.
And so that is into Webb, and he's got it.
You see there Kiski setting the second guy down there to help on Aaron Webb, but that left Darius Webb wide open there for 2. It's going to be an interesting thing to see how they deal with that size for the rest of the game here.
And so now Lyndon Felser, a nice little easy 2-pointer for him.
Turnover here.
And now the Lyndon Felser will go in again. Oh, nice little dump off to Tegan Shirley, and he does not get it. Hutcherson Harris does not get it, and the ball travels out.
A couple good opportunities there around the hoop for the Cavaliers to score. Unable to, but they will retain possession here underneath Indiana's basket.
And Artman and Finney will enter the game for the Cavaliers.
Pretty fast game so far. Both teams playing quick, hard man-to-man defense.
And nice little handoff there to Finney. And Gonzalez able to recover it. Over to Finney, left side of the floor. And that pass got a little tip on it by Olsen. And Kiski bounces back from it. Gonzalez now standing on the C of the logo.
Cavaliers looking to set something up here.
4:45 remaining.
Just keeping her around the outside.
Gonzalez creeps towards the baseline and over to Finney on the whole other side of the floor to Artman, wide open three, no good. And so Indiana will take it over, and it'll be Olsen that'll bring it down the floor. Olsen looks like their leading point guard so far tonight. Nice little dump off to Allison, and we have a charge on Olsen.
Number 13. That's going to be Will Olsen. They're going to call an illegal screen. Yeah, you look checking back on that replay. He ran right into him. He didn't have his feet set or anything. That's going to get called just about every time.
Gonzalez bringing it down the floor. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Finney back to Gonzalez into Shirley. Back out to Finney. He'll drive a nice little dump off to Hutchinson Harris. And 2 attempts, both do not fall. And Indiana
no
will take
points
it over.
scored there from the Cavs, but I like what they were doing there, having 2 guys on the inside, trying to find that open spot.
Pretty hefty smack on the backboard there for Artman.
They had Shirley and Hutchinson Harris both there in the middle, and it worked pretty well. We'll see how they set up on this offensive possession.
And so Artman over to Finney, to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez for 3, and he got it.
Landon Artman setting the ball screen there. Gonzalez comes right around it and shoots the 3.
And Artman picks off.
If they're not going to help on that screen, he's going to shoot that every time.
And now Lyndon Felser, nice little jumper.
Very comfortable, confident shot there from Lyndon Felser.
And that'll be a foul.
It's the big man, Aaron Webb there, powering down to that right block, draws the foul. We're going to call it on Gonzalez.
You know, sometimes they kind of lie with the heights, but I'd say 6'8" is pretty accurate for them.
Yeah, I think they're right on the money this time. I've had my fair share of inaccurate heights on the scouting report. When I was a sophomore, I was listed 6'4". I was barely pushing 6 foot, but I think they're being honest this time around. Turnover there.
Come back. Webb misses the dunk.
Olsen tried getting a hand in there, but Kiski held on to it. Got the ball down low. Aaron Webb pushing the floor. And they're going to foul him.
Another foul is drawn. 2:30 remaining. Foul goes on Finney.
Yeah, I didn't really like the foul there. Checking the replay. Aaron Webb was bringing up the ball, but they had some guys in position ready to pick up on him.
Olsen will bring it across the 10-second line for the Indians. Gets it over to Webb, Darius Webb. And that goes to Bunkus. And that ball will roll right out.
Jace Brocious with the turnover there, fresh off the bench. Going to take a few possessions here to get rolling, shake the rust off. Got Davion McNeil bringing the ball up for the Cavaliers.
And he'll go off to the left side. A little pass to Finney, to Lyndon Felser. And he'll take a jumper off the rim. Olsen. Ball handling it off to Webb. Webb in some trouble, and McNeil draw the foul.
McNeil. Kiski definitely taking some time to settle down here on defense. They're a little handsy this first quarter.
And so Olsen, bunch of dribbling around there on the right side of the floor into Darius Webb. He'll go up for a shot, and he'll draw the foul. It will be on the floor, though.
Both Darius and Aaron Webb definitely favoring that right side, that right block. And once they get down there, it's tough with their height, their size. They're either going to get the shot up and in, or you're going to have to foul them. And this time we saw the foul.
I did not realize that it was a shooting foul.
First one's good for Darius Webb. Second one also good. A couple of subs coming in for the Indians. Number 22 and number 0. Number 0 being Ty Allison and number 22 being Maddox Savasion.
That's a fun last name.
Yeah, I apologize if I mispronounced that. Took my best go at it.
And that is Lyndon Felser now to Shirley. Over to McNeil. McNeil will drive in, puts up a shot, and he gets it.
Good strong shot fake there and laying it in. McNeil looking pretty confident coming off the bench. He had that tough assignment on Aaron Webb. He's not going to take a breather.
And all right, big Aaron Webb will bring it down the floor for Indiana.
He got to his spot again there on that low right block, but the Kiski Cavaliers able to poke it away. Got McNeil, Davion McNeil coming back in, replacing Tegan Shirley.
And that will be a charge on Lindenfelser.
Yeah, they're going to call Lindenfelser on the illegal screen, very similar to what we saw Olsen do earlier this quarter, where they both kind of just ran into the defender rather than stopping, playing their feet. Again, the ref's going to get that almost every single time. Big block there from Hutcherson Harris.
.3 seconds to be exact with time remaining in this first quarter. And they get it out to Webb, but a lot of contact. That ball was bouncing. The ball will go to Kiski.
A little bit of a dispute on which way that was going, but ultimately they give Kiski possession. Kiski trying to take advantage of the home floor advantage, if you will, today. We got some early noise and early energy here from both the bench and the crowd here tonight.
10 seconds, Lyndon Felser out to Shirley, over to Gonzalez for 3. No.
Just off, maybe time for one last shot.
And
Unable.
And that'll do it for the first quarter.
Yeah, the Kiski, I thought they actually held their own pretty good there in that first quarter. Most of the points for Indiana came from their big guys just strengthening, going down to that low block. Shot the ball pretty well. I liked what I saw from Lindenfelser. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. Second quarter about to begin. Kiski will start with the ball. I really enjoyed that first quarter. We got some classic man-to-man defense, hard-nosed ball from both squads. Traditional basketball, if you will.
And so Lindenfelser now, nice little handoff to Gonzalez. Over to McNeil, back to Gonzalez, right side of the floor. He drives in, takes a shot, and that is good.
It's the second off-balance shot from Gonzalez there. He's doing a really good job coming off the dribble around screens, gathering his balance.
And so with that ball going out, Indiana will remain possession. Try to get a nice little pass into Webb there, but that did not go as planned. And they'll just take a retry from a different angle of the floor.
Going to throw it way back into the backcourt here for Olsen.
And so Olsen now controlling it near the logo. Over to Webb. That is Allison, back out to Brocious. Olsen now near the top of the key, back to Brocious. To Webb, into Webb, to Olsen.
Kiski playing some good help side defense here, which is kind of why we're seeing a slow. And Aaron Webb cuts me off mid-sentence for that slam. Coming off the alley-oop, backside.
Hoop is still shaking.
That came out of nowhere. Good pass there. Hutchinson Harris finds number 2, Landon Artman on the backside, back block there.
And now Olsen, right side of the floor, kind of in trouble. And
listen to this, Jim, now. What a response after that alley-oop dunk. Kiski comes back with 2 points of their own and then turns over the Indians. Way to respond there.
Lindenfelser now with a lot of speed. He'll just take it himself. And no, he gets his own rebound out to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez will back up and call a play. We'll hand off to Lindenfelser, to Artman. 5:40 remaining. Gonzalez thought about the 3 into Hutchinson Harris, and he'll get the nice layup.
Kiski stayed patient there, and they got the ball to Hutchinson Harris. He spin moves to the left, gets to his spot on the block, puts it in for 2. We're going to get a quick foul here by Kiski. Call that one on Lindenfelser. His second. And they're going to get him a sub. That's Avon Shirley coming in for Lindenfelser.
That'll be Lindenfelser's second of the night. Webb. Oh, nice little pick there by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez saw the very tall Aaron Webb coming in to block that, so he did a really good job using his body to shield the ball and draw the foul. That went about as good as it could have went. The only thing better would have been obviously the ball falling through the rim. He'll get 2 shots though. That's Webb's second foul of the game. You only get 5. So we'll see how they, whether they play cautious. It seems to be they're keeping him out on the floor right now. That's something to keep an eye on here the rest of this second quarter is his foul count. They're going to get Landon Artman with an over-the-back foul. Little token pressure here from Shirley.
Olsen now with it. Over to Allison. Back to Olsen, right side of the floor. Into Webb. Back to Olsen. Over to Brocious for 3. And no good. Shirley will get the rebound.
Kiski really looking to push the floor here, and they're able to get it down. Number 2, Artman puts it in. Timeout, Indians.
And so Artman's layup will force Indiana to take a quick 30-second timeout. And the Cavalier bench they're excited. They're excited.
I love what I'm seeing here from Kiski. They have all the momentum right now. Especially coming off that dunk, you thought maybe it would start going the Indians' way, but Kiski responded. They've scored on multiple possessions here recently, and they're pushing the floor. One thing I saw, that we had that 3 for the Indians. Brocious coming up just short, but Kiski gets that rebound and pushes it quickly down the floor, and they're able to get a layup out of it. So if you're Coach Corey Smith, you're liking what you're seeing right now, and you're telling them, keep the pace up, don't get complacent here, because you kind of got them on their heels. So keep pushing the ball, keep shooting the ball with confidence, and you'll be just fine.
All right, now Olsen off to Webb, left side of the floor. Webb, nice little pass to his brother Darius Webb, and that'll draw the foul.
I'm really liking how the Webb brothers are sharing the ball here. They complement each other pretty well. Obviously, Aaron's getting some attention down there from 1, if not 2, Kiski players, so it's been leaving Darius open pretty often down low.
Both those do not make it. Shirley now, trying to get it to McNeil.
They're going to give the ball to the Indians. We don't have the best angle from the near side of the floor here. It looked as if Aaron Webb kicked it out of bounds. However, the ref saw it a different way, and the Indians will have the ball.
Indians need this possession, though, so if you're an Indians fan, you're not complaining at all. They down by 8, going to need this one. Webb takes a jumper. That is nothing but
confident stroke there from the elbow for Aaron Webb. Cuts the lead down to only 6 with 4:15 to play here in the second.
And that goes over to Shirley near the Whitfield 7 logo. Back to McNeil to Shirley to Gonzalez, and a full timeout called by Corey Smith for the Cavaliers. Last game we got a post-game interview with him, and he was telling us how he knew that a D1 prospect, Aaron Webb, was coming to the building. Webb's planning on attending Penn State to continue, I think, basketball, right? I think that's,
yep.
So definitely, you know, he's got a big name, big title to his name. And yeah, I mean, that can be intimidating, but they've contained him for a decent amount tonight.
Yeah, it's cool. It's always cool when you see a WPIAL player, you know, commit or verbally commit to a school, especially of that caliber. So obviously, you know, with that commitment, there's going to be some skill there, and we've seen it here tonight. Kiski's doing a good job.
Indiana will come out of the timeout early. Kiski, he's cooking something up in there because
yeah, if you're Kiski, you don't want to lose momentum here. The Indians just got a basket, but you want to continue to play your game. You want to be up in their face on defense. You want to push the ball when you can. We're going to have Avon Shirley taking the ball out for the Cavaliers here.
And so Gonzalez pass that off to McNeil.
Coach Corey Smith looking for McNeil to set something up here.
Shirley now. Nice little back out to McNeil. Over to Artman. Artman drives in, takes the shot way too high on the backboard, and Webb will get the rebound. And Webb there with that shot for Indiana. And McNeil under the hoop, and his pass is a little too far right.
I would have liked to see McNeil maybe try to go up with it there. I know he was right underneath the rim, a little awkward, but I saw a deflection. The ref did not, so the Indians will have the possession.
2 questionable calls on possession already tonight.
McNeil picked it
Tough
off.
to say ball doesn't lie, but that didn't work out that way.
Yeah, McNeil was able to pick it off, but unable to lay it in. And he's gonna pick up a foul here.
And a little bit of words back and forth between the ref and McNeil.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if he was upset about the foul call or maybe the deflection down the other end, but either way, picks up the foul, and Webb will have it up top.
And Webb almost took that the whole way. And a charge.
Yeah, Aaron Webb lowered his shoulder there, put it into the chest of the defender. Pretty easy call there. And as I mentioned earlier, with the fouls, that's his 3rd now. So coach really has no choice but to put him on the bench here, you would think, for the rest of the half.
.257 remaining in this first half. Lindenfelser, all right, whatever you call that Artman to Lindenfelser now near the top of the key, dribbling back and forth there, and a hold.
I like the hard man-to-man defense I saw there from Olsen there. Already an off-ball holding foul on number 22, Maddox Savasion.
And Artman now will hand off to Lindenfelser, right side of the floor over to Finney. Finney back to Lindenfelser. Trying to gain some ground to Shirley near the baseline, or across the baseline. Back out to Finney. He drives in, puts up a shot, and it is good. And that will bump up the Cavaliers' lead to 7, 2:11 remaining. Olsen looking to generate some offense for the Indians. Off to Webb. He takes it in himself, puts a shot up, no good. And out of bounds, it'll be Indiana ball. That was Lindenfelser across the white line.
Lindenfelser goes up to get that rebound. Seemed like he had it, however, when he hit the ground, his foot was out of bounds.
And both Webb brothers hold about most of the shots for the Indians tonight. Not all, but most. And we have some Allison in the corner for 3, no good. And a foul.
Strong offensive board there from Darius Webb. Puts it up and in, draws the foul. Looking to get the 3-point play here.
And the Indians definitely need this. This is definitely, with making this would really help out with the cut down the lead.
Definitely.
Because you want it as small as possible going into halftime.
Yeah, if you're the Indians, you're trying to cut down as much as possible, especially without your 6A Aaron Webb out there. Really just trying to make it to halftime at this point. And they'll take as small as a margin deficit as possible.
And a lot of confusion down there in the paint. All worked out now. Webb's shot is good. All for nothing. All for nothing. 1:36 remaining. Lindenfelser. Oh, and a little bit of slide there. Artman able to make something out of it. Floor's a little slick there. Lindenfelser put that on display.
Yeah, a little slip, but he's still able to deliver the ball to Artman.
And Allison now. And gets it over to Olsen safely. Olsen will drive in, put up a shot, and he's got it.
Good take there from Olsen. The defender on him kind of left his feet a little bit. Was able to get by and float it up and in.
And now Gonzalez over to his brother Gonzalez. Over to Lindenfelser. He will drive in, and he's got it. 26-19, under 1 minute to play. Olsen.
Lindenfelser did a good job in that last possession, keeping it out to his side away from Darius Webb. He was able to get it to fall.
And that is Gonzalez now, 20 seconds to play with.
Looks like Coach Smith, I was going to say they're going to hold it, but they ended up going for it there.
Olsen trying to make something out of this. And Darius Webb does. And that'll do it for halftime. And so taking that shot, you could have held it with 20 seconds, but you take it, you miss it. Indiana takes it over and turns it into 2, and that cut their lead to only 5. Corey definitely distraught with that decision, but, you know.
Yeah, it's easy to say now, looking back on what happened, that they probably should have slowed it down for that last shot, especially with 20 seconds left. The drive inside was open, but unable to get to go, and then ultimately leads to an offensive rebound on the other end and a putback and 2 points for the Indians.
And so that'll do it for the first half of action, 26-21. We'll be back after the break. And welcome back after half. Your score 26-21, and Indiana will get it out of halftime. Indiana again wearing black with the red stripe, Kiski wearing white with the blue stripe. Teams have swapped sides. Indiana will shoot on the right side, and Kiski will shoot on the left.
The Indians having the first possession here of the second half. Got Webb over to Olsen, back over to Allison. Gonna give it back to Allison in the corner. Pushing to the hoop. Draws the foul on Hutcherson Harris. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots for Indiana. That's Hutcherson Harris's first foul only. First one's good for Ty Allison. Cuts the lead down to 4, 26-22. And he's able to get it to bounce in. 2 for 2 there. Get the ball quickly to Gonzalez in the corner for 3. And picking up where they left off in the first half in terms of really pushing the floor. Trying to go as quick as they can to not allow the Indians to really set up and get comfortable.
Webb for 3 there, no good.
Kiski bringing the ball up. That's Linenfelser. Gonzalez shot the 3, missed, but offensive rebound for the Cavaliers. Linenfelser's going to slow it down. Ty Allison with the steal. Stops, turns around, shoots just short. And he's the last one to touch it, so the Cavaliers have possession here.
Got a little shoot tie there by, that should be Avon Shirley. Yep. 6:30 remaining, 6-point lead, Cavaliers.
Mari Gonzalez is going to bring up the floor this time. Gives it over to Linenfelser. He'll take over. Avon Shirley picked up the dribble. Going to give it back to Linenfelser. Cavs taking their time. They're going to find Linenfelser in the corner. Hutcherson Harris gets the offensive rebound and puts it back.
And the speed of this game just got a lot faster. Tempo
did.
has been brought up. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, you never really know when it's going to speed up. There's been a couple possessions here already where it's slowed down, and just like that, they're running the floor again. Looks like they're going to get Hutcherson Harris for another foul. That's 2 in this quarter alone, but he's only got 2 on the game. Good strong board by Gonzalez, again trying to push the floor.
Blocked there.
Strong take by Shirley, but blocked.
Gonzalez thought about it there. And he
Nope,
hits the
called.
floor awful hard.
Olsen's going to set up a play here. Coming off the screen from Webb. Finds Darius down low. Loses balance. Swing pass. Landharvin not able to get the rebound there as the Indians push.
Olsen thought about the 3. Did not take it. Shirley came right around his shoulder.
Hard foul on Aaron Webb. It's going to be number 5, Tegan Shirley. They're going to say he was in the shooting motion. He's going to shoot too.
Corey Smith not agreeing with that one.
Not at all.
First one is good. And so I'm taking the student section to white out tonight. It's a little small.
Yeah, smaller than usual.
Both of those shots are good. That'll increase Webb's personal total tonight to 10.
Student section smaller than usual, but it's always good to see some students come and show their support, so I respect them showing up and supporting their Cavaliers tonight. Lindenfelser taking his time. They're swinging the ball over to Gonzalez. Finds open man in the corner. Strong take, but there's Aaron Webb again to get the block. Ball came loose. They're going to say it was last out on the Indians, so Kiski will have the ball underneath the Indians' basket here. Webb showing his presence down low, a couple blocks in this quarter. Lindenfelser open three, left wing, and it's good. The three-pointer is going to count. They're going to call an off-ball foul on the Cavaliers. Again, the basket will count. Foul on the Cavaliers.
So that'll increase the score to 34, yes.
Looks like the Cavaliers have switched into a full-court press. Switching it up here.
You're going to want to see that, especially try to keep this lead.
All right. Looks like it was just token pressure. They're waiting for that first pass to come in. They got back on man-to-man. Again, we see the presence of Aaron Webb, not allowing Landon Artman to get that shot up very well.
And Olsen gets that two-pointer.
Yep, the Indians were able to counter and get 2 points.
34-27, 3:30 remaining in the game. Or not in the game, third quarter, sorry.
Gonzalez for three. No. Just touch long. Lindenfelser offensive rebound, puts it up. No good. Number 12, Darius Bell, came off the bench and doing a good job using his energy to be up in the feet of the Indians there in the full court.
And so Gonzalez will, and 3 subs coming in. I'm going to take that as Gonzalez, Shirley. I'm not sure who the last one is.
It's like McNeil.
Definitely Gonzalez with 3 fouls.
Coming off the floor, yep. Yeah, we're going to have Avon Shirley taking a breather. We're going to have Gonzalez taking a breather and Landon Artman taking a breather. That being said, McNeil's checking in. Number 4, Andrew Finney is checking in. And back in the game, number 0, Corrado Hutcherson Harris.
Webb so far tonight is perfect on his foul shots, and that'll stick to the case. That is 6 foul shots for him and a quick 30-second timeout. We'd like to thank tonight's video sponsor, the We Serve First Foundation, serving the community with helping kids get club volleyball if they can't afford it. Definitely check them out at www.jamthegym.com.
So a lot of action here in the third, but the score differential remains the same as it was at halftime, I believe. So everything hasn't been played this third quarter. There has not been any real change in the score. Indians doing a good job staying in it, responding to the momentum shifts. And they're thugging it out right now.
And so out of the timeout, the Cavaliers will take it at the far right side of the court.
We're going to let Andrew Finney bring the ball up. Ball screen there by Bell. They're going to find him on the backside, and he lays it up and in. Very good pass there from Hutcherson Harris, finding Bell cutting to the hoop. Increases the lead to 7. Olsen's going to find Darius Webb down low. No good on the shot. Lynn Felser will push the floor. To Finney. Finney's going to hand it back off to Lynn Felser. They're trying to set something up here. We're getting a ball screen by Hutchinson Harris. Ball ends up in the hands of McNeil.
Two minutes remaining, 36-29.
Find Hutchinson Harris on the low block for 2.
And he has been perfect here in this third quarter.
Quick trigger 3 for Aaron Webb. No good. Just get the ball on the right wing. McNeil working on Aaron Webb. Good thing there was a no call there. That would have been Aaron Webb's 4th. And Corey Smith really wanted a foul, was talking to the ref, and he's going to get a warning. Ty Allison checking back in for the Indians. And Maddox evasion.
And last time we were here, the Shady Side coach got a warning, and minutes later that turned into a technical. So,
okay.
Not sure we're going to see that out of Corey, but you never know.
Yeah, with it being a close game, already getting the warning, you're definitely going to be careful of what you're saying. They're going to get Olsen, Will Olsen of the Indians, with a foul there. It's going to be his second. Number 34, Angel Gonzalez coming in, giving McNeil a rest. I believe he's checking in for the first time.
And 60 seconds remaining.
Finney taking it baseline over to Gonzalez. In the game and in the scoring column, Angel Gonzalez for 3 in the corner. Extends the lead to 12. Corey Smith definitely happy about that. Good response from the Indians, though, as they find Darius Webb down low. That's Olsen to Webb.
Darius Webb, man, he is a pretty solid player tonight.
Olsen went all in for that steal. They call him for the foul, and now we have a technical. They're going to discuss it. We'll see the call here. Okay. Just to recap what the ref just said, we're going to have a common foul on the reach-in from Olsen, but then an unsportsmanlike off-ball technical by number 1, Devin Lindfelser. That being said, Olsen will shoot 2, and the ball will be taken out on the sideline. Aaron Webb checking back in, and Kai Nkrumah Harris checking in for, I believe, the first time for Indiana.
So a lot happened right there.
A lot to discuss there, and Corey Smith is asking for an explanation. He's getting it right now. Olsen able to convert.
Yeah, both technical shots are good.
So it goes from Kiski getting the ball off of the Olsen foul to instead the Indians getting 2 free throws and the ball. So not ideal for the Cavaliers.
And Corey still not agreeing with the call after the ref walked away, shaking his head and throwing his hands.
20 seconds here. We'll see if the Indians get one more shot up. And we're going to get an on-ball foul. That one's going to be on Hutchinson Harris, his 3rd. Team is 5th. So I believe that'll be 2 shots, yep.
That is his first missed foul shot of the night. That'll make him 6 out of 7 on his foul shots.
6 for 7. Make that 7 for 8. Aaron Webb doing good from the free throw line tonight, trying to cut the lead down before the end of the 3rd here. Cavaliers will hold for the last shot, up 7.
It's been like a 5 to 8 point lead almost all second half. So I mean, pretty good.
So we saw Shirley there for the Cavaliers put another one through the rim. 2 more points, extending the lead to 9, 10 to 3rd there. The half-court heave was unsuccessful for the Indians.
Yeah, and that'll do it here for 3 quarters of action, 43-34, 8 minutes to decide the winner.
And welcome back for the 4th quarter of play. The Cavaliers are currently up by 9 and will get the ball to start the quarter. If you're the Indians, it's go time. You're going to want to be up in their face. You want to try to turn the ball over here. You need to make up some ground. Shot from Gonzalez, no good. Board grab by Webb, and Olsen will bring up the floor. Got Darius Webb trying to get open down low. They're going to get to him.
He got it.
And a good strong take there. 2 points for Darius Webb. Working on number 12, Darius Bell.
With Lennon Feltzer. No, he's off in the corner, my bad.
Number 2, Lan Artman back in the game for 3. Good strong board by Bell. And up and in. So to start this 4th quarter, we got Darius Bell and Darius Webb exchanging 2-point buckets. Three-point attempt there, no good for the Indians. Lindenfelser will take it out. The lead remains 9 here for the Cavaliers. Foul's going to come up on the Indians. Number 10, Drew Broche is pushed off. He's going to take a breather as number 11, Jace Brochus, comes in.
Yeah, we have 2 sets of brothers on the team. We have
Yep.
Drew Brochus and Jace Brochus, and then both Webbs. Kind of cool.
Get another open 3 here for Hartman. Good hustle there. It's going to get to Aaron Webb. Linfelser getting to the rim. Unable to convert, but draws the foul on Jace Brochus.
That's his first foul of the night. Both Aaron Webb and Will Olson both have 3 fouls on the night. Couldn't find Olson's first name there for a second. And so he'll hit
Linfelser missed the first one, but he still has another one. This to get the lead to 10. And it's good. So off the make, Cavs coming up into full court press, trying to catch them off guard. Olsen able to beat the press though. And because of that, they're going to get Darius Webb down low for 2.
Definitely a threat tonight. He's got many shots up and many of those being makes. 6 minutes remaining in the game, 46-38. An 8-point lead. Again, like I said earlier, it's been like a 5 to 8-point lead almost all night. So definitely consistency from the Cavaliers.
Here we go.
And right in front of the student section.
What we just saw there was a grown man jam. Aaron Webb, fast break. We all saw it coming, and he delivered. 2-hand slam.
I almost saw I thought they were about to call a technical on Corey for storming the floor, but it was just a timeout.
I was confused what was going on, too, as Corey Smith came running out. He wanted that quick timeout before the ball was inbounded. He got it.
Well, even the bottom ref to us was running towards Darius Webb Aaron Webb after that dunk, so I was a little worried about that too.
At first glance, I thought we were about to see a technical, but no, it was just a timeout call.
What a way to put a period, an exclamation point.
Oh yeah,
on that student section, right in front of them. They all watched it.
Yep. Yeah, if you're the Indians, you want to try to use that dunk to your advantage in the form of momentum. If you look back in the first half, you saw another big dunk from Aaron Webb, but you saw a really good response from the Cavaliers. So we'll see how the Cavs respond to this one. 6-point game, still anyone's game. It's going to come down to each possession here.
I have a feeling he's doing that again some point in the night. 5 minutes and 41 seconds. I have a good feeling if he has another opportunity, he's taking it for sure.
That's right. And no matter who you're rooting for, it's fun to watch dunks like that.
You got to wonder, does it hurt whenever you make contact with the rim that hard? Because those are some slam dunks.
Yep. I would not know. I can't say I've dunked like that before. I've played many games of basketball, but I do not know. Gonzalez able to get around his defender and take it to the right block. Draws the foul. He'll have 2 shots coming up. Foul's going to be on number 0, Ty Allison. His first, team's third. Gonzalez shooting 2. First one's up and in. Makes the score 47-40. Second shot's up. And it's good.
Gonzalez is playing on 3 fouls. Same with Lindenfelser. So 2 of the main players, just another foul, and then they're looking at a possible foul out after that. So if this game were to go into extra time, that's not looking good for the Cavaliers.
Impressive shot there from Will Olson. Off balance, one-legged shot, nothing but nylon.
And there's energy from the bench and the stands for Indiana.
A little long on the 3 there from Shirley. Olson pushing the floor. He's going to bring it back out. Aaron Webb, back to Darius Webb. We've seen that many times tonight, that web-to-web pass.
That is 3 straight 2s for Darius Webb here in the 4th quarter. Carrying him to the 3rd, that is 4 in a row for 2 points.
Just like that, the lead is only 4. Lan Arbin for 3, and it's off. Arbin struggled a little bit from behind the 3-point arc this second half.
The crowd is alive on both sides of the ball right now, you know. Only a 4-point lead, I just noticed that.
And that 3 is in for Drew Brocious. The lead is down to 1. It's a game of runs, folks. It's a game of runs.
And this game just got a whole lot interesting. And
got another steal here by Olson, and it's in.
And Indiana takes the lead.
Indiana takes the lead.
Point.
I had to wait there, but the gym's so loud I couldn't hear myself.
And
here, Coach Smith, you're trying to settle him down.
Coach Smith is now just entering the huddle. He's that frustrated.
Yeah, we saw the point guard, unfortunately, give off a lackluster pass there. Will Olson was all over it. That was about as easy it's going to get for him.
Oh, if that was Aaron Webb on that one on nothing, that would have been awesome. But
yeah, Will Olson doesn't quite have the height to deliver a slam like Aaron would have. But 2 points nonetheless, and 2 huge points for the Indians as they now have the lead. They lead by 1 here at Kiski Area High School. Looking ahead, schedule-wise for both of these teams, Kiski's going to be at Hampton for their next game. That is a section match. And then Indiana is going to be home against DuBois Area.
yeah, that should be an interesting one for Indiana. They do have home court advantage, but we shall see.
I want to say it's the first time today where the Cavaliers have really been tested and see if they can stay together as a team, lock in, and put some more points on the board. Team fouls not really an issue for the Cavaliers right now. They don't have any. Keep that in mind as the ball gets down to their big guys later here in the quarter. We're going to get a foul here on Ty Allison. Fouls are definitely more of a conversation point for the Indians as that's their team's 4th. One more foul, and the Cavaliers will have 2 shots.
Some piece of something was on the floor there. Coach Smith just put it in his pocket. So
if you're the Cavs here, you're looking for open shots, but you're also looking to draw fouls. As I mentioned, one more foul and they're in the bonus. Will Olson, good ball pressure. Lindenfelser's dribbling around. 3 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter.
put Webb at 4.
That's Aaron Webb's 4th foul. Only 3 minutes left here in the game, but still worth mentioning. And as I mentioned, that puts them in the bonus. Gonzalez will be shooting 2. With how close of a game this is big.
Yeah, this is really big. I'm thinking they leave Webb in.
No good on the first. Yeah, I like the decision to keep Webb in here. They really are fully committing to this regulation finish. Second one's good. It's going to tie up the game at 49. Olsen to Allison, back to Olsen.
And we are under 3 minutes to play, tied up at 49.
Roche just looking to get the ball to Olsen. He does. We've got Darius Webb looking for the ball down low. They get it to him. Working on Lindenfelser. Stolen away by Tegan Shirley. Really good help side there. Lindenfelser gets it over the half-court line. He's going to get a screen from Tegan. Finds Gonzalez in the corner. Ball turned over. Aaron Webb to push the floor.
Just under 2 minutes to play.
Finds Darius Webb, but it's no good. Ty Allison comes flying in for the offensive board. He's the last to touch it, so Kiski will have the ball here. This gym is getting loud. It's now crunch time, under 2 minutes to play with a tie game.
49-49.
McNeil has the ball. He's going to work it up to the middle. Lindenfelser working. Finds Shirley. Kiski's slowing it down here, working their offense, trying to find an open look. Lindenfelser up top. The left side's open. He finds Shirley. And we got a timeout here as Avon Shirley was kind of stuck underneath the basket. Corey Smith takes a timeout. Looking to settle down his guys.
And as always, PSN is the home of Cavaliers basketball, both boys and girls varsity. Look no further than Pencak Sports Network for all the action. And great time to tune in so far. Tied up at 49. It was kind of Kiski all game.
Yep.
And Indiana just got a little bit of a booster in those few minutes.
Cavaliers were enjoying a lead. Not too big of a lead, but they were enjoying a lead most of this game. And Indiana just went on one good run here earlier in the fourth quarter. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves a nail-biter. Taking that timeout, it gave Corey Smith some time to draw up a play here for the out-of-bounds play.
.105 remaining.
Shirley. Lindenfelser up top. Going to receive a screen from Shirley. Takes it to the left. Around Aaron Webb, and he lays it in. And a steal by Shirley. Kiski gets the ball back. They're going to work it around. We got Neil. Corey Smith telling them to hold the ball. They're going to want to try to draw a foul here. They don't need to rush anything. And there's the foul. Very smart, very, very smart there by Kiski. To pull the ball out, draw the foul, they're in the bonus, they get 2 shots.
Speaking of Darius Webb, I know it was his first foul. He's played a great game. 19 points, 0 fouls.
Yeah, Darius found himself open down low a lot in this game. He's done a good job getting the ball down low, blocking out at the defender, and his brother's gotten him the ball many times. Looking to make it a 4-point game here if this falls through. It does. We got ourselves a 2-possession game as the Indians will take a timeout. A little bit of confusion here as one ref had called timeout while the other ref had handed the ball to the Indians. They had inbounded it. But Indiana was rewarded the timeout, full timeout, and we'll take a short break.
Yeah, a lot of confusion there. Coach going to the desk.
Both teams talking it over. If you're Indiana, you're looking to push the floor, get a quick bucket here.
Indiana just got a 2-minute timeout. They just started the 1 minute. So for Coach Lansbury, that is exactly what you want because, I mean, you have a lot of time to call the play. You know, he's going to break it 40 seconds early.
I know I mentioned if you're Indiana, you want to push the floor. You don't have to get too crazy, though. You still have a little bit of time. But if you're not making it on this possession, you're probably then fouling. So a very, very big possession here for Indiana. And on the other side of that, if you're Kiski, you're keeping your calm here. Stay patient. If you get a stop, you need to stay around the ball and help out because they're going to full court press you. And just be smart with it. Very interesting here as Kiski had elected to foul right away as they have plenty of fouls to give. Aaron Webb suspected what was going on and he heaved up the half-court shot trying to get 3 shots out of it. That was a very heads-up play from Aaron Webb.
Intelligent, yeah. That's a Division I prospect.
Yeah,
if you ever want to see one.
That's the type of ball smarts you like to see if you're a college coach looking to recruit a player from high school.
I mean, on paper, that it should be 3 shots. I mean, he was in the shooting formation. I mean, you can't.
As unbiased as possible. I don't mind the shooting call there. I think he might have 3 shots here.
Yeah. I understand that's not a normal place to shoot a 3 from, but you got to give credit when credit's due, and I think he gets 3 shots here.
Yep. If you're the ref, you're discussing whether or not he had started the motion when the motion of the shot when the foul occurred.
Take him the iPad. And it'll be on the floor.
They are going to call on the floor.
Understandable. I see both sides of that. I mean,
so Kiski definitely showed their cards there. They have 3 more fouls to give, so don't be surprised if they foul pretty quickly here.
Yep.
And they do. Very smart as each of these fouls drains off another 2 to 3 seconds. Ty Allison will throw it in for the Indians. 27 seconds left. 3 no good. Rebounded by Webb. No good again. Gonzalez gets fouled and he'll be going to the line shooting 2. The Indians unable to convert from 3 there. Had no choice but to foul.
Yeah, great game from start to finish. Is this jersey ripped? Oh, wait, that might be a number 33 Webb. If he goes back up.
So the first shot's going to be good. That extends the lead to 5.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Is that a chain or is that a rip?
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It does look like a rip.
It looks like a rip from
on
up
Darius
there.
Webb's jersey.
He does not care, though.
Again, yeah, very good game here tonight. Very exciting game.
Yeah, it definitely is a rip.
Hard fought, close game, and my first Kiski Area boys game. Couldn't have asked for much of a better one.
I wonder, does he change numbers? Like, how's that work?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the protocol is here. It looks like one of the players from the end of Indiana's bench is getting up and will be giving Darius Webb his jersey.
So, in the meantime, an ending that...
Thank you all viewers checking in.
44.
For supporting the PSN network broadcast tonight.
Yes.
You're enjoying a good one right now.
Yeah, and Darius Webb will now be under number 44, even though there's 17 seconds left. So not a big deal, but that's the number he is showing.
Gonzalez got one more here.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, that's right.
Dunk was no good, but Ty Allison put it back. Cuts a lead to 4. Indiana quick timeout here with 7 seconds to play. If you're Indiana, I would have elected rather for a 3-point attempt there, just because you're down 6. But Aaron Webb went for a dunk there. Rims out, but they get their 2 points.
What an ending. I mean, I thought this game was going to end a little faster, but this is a very interesting ending. We had a little bit of miscommunication, the timeout, ripped jerseys, technicals, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, these close games can be very methodical at the end, as you see maybe one team fouling to send their team to the line or a quick timeout. Usually the last minute of these close games can take 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Fans starting to leave early, trying to beat the traffic. Understandable.
With only 7 seconds left here, Indiana's going to have to get a quick turnover.
Very quick turnover.
If you're Kiski, your only goal here is to get it in bounds.
And he will just hold it. And that will be the end. The Cavaliers 55. Indiana 51. I couldn't even hear myself there for a second. Kiski Area will advance to 3-2 on the season, while Indiana will fall to 4-3, 1-1 in section play. What do you think of that one, Ian?
Hey, give credit to Kiski Area. They definitely battle-tested there in the fourth quarter. They enjoyed a lead most of the game. End up giving it away. Indiana took that 1-point lead there, but they turned it around. They stayed locked in. They didn't put their heads down. Well, they put their heads down. They got back to work. That's what they did. And they were able to hold on to a 4-point lead here and win the game. Flip that to the Indiana side. Give credit to them. I mean, down 9, down 10. They're in the second half. They didn't give up. They went on that run. They made it a really close game. They gave it their all. Came up just short, but a lot of respect for the effort the boys put out there on the court tonight.
And a segment we do all the time. Who do you give PSN player of the game?
You know, this was a very well-rounded game. I'm taking a peek at the scoreboard right now, and you got Amari Gonzalez with 18 points. So I will give it to him, but I saw very good effort from the Shirley brothers. I thought Devin Lindenfelser had a good game. But yeah, I will have to go with number 3, Amari Gonzalez. All right, we're here with Coach Corey Smith. Coach, your team escaped with a 4-point win, and the Indians, they were able to make a run there in the fourth quarter and even take the lead. What were you telling the guys to settle them down, and what did you tell them just to get them to pull it out, put your head down, lock in? What was the conversation there at the timeout?
So when you face adversity, you got to take a deep breath and you got to just reel it back in, right? You can't get caught in the moment.
That's right.
We practice those situations in the game, right? At practice, so the kids are used to it. You know, when you're down 1, 5 seconds ago, minute to go, whatever the case is, situation, basketball, they were prepared for it, right? Basketball is a game of runs. So the basketball is a game of runs. So one team's going to get up, one team's going to go, but it's our job, right? So proud of the boys, and we finished it tonight.
That's right. They faced a little bit of adversity there in the fourth, but they had a really good response. I thought early in that first half, you had the dunk from Aaron Webb, but then they weren't even phased. Kiski Area came back. They scored, I think, 6 straight right after the dunk. Battle tested.
Hey, here's the thing. That kid's Division I athlete, right? That's expected, right?
Yep.
Dunks are part of the basketball game. Still 2 points.
There we go.
Right, a dunk is 2 points.
That's right.
Same as a layup.
2 points, just like the layup.
We're not phased by that. We've seen that before, right? Our kids can dunk. If we get a chance, you'll see the exact same thing, right? A couple of our kids can do. So we're not phased by that.
Congratulations on the win, and go celebrate.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Thanks.
And that'll do it for tonight's contest. Final score, Kiski Area 55 and Indiana 51. Any closing remarks?
It was a hard-fought game, back and forth. The Indians were able to make it interesting there at the end. It ended up being a very exciting game. Glad I was able to call this one. It was got your money's worth tonight, and a very good win here for Kiski on their home floor. Way to go out there and get a win in front of your home crowd.
Yep. And my name is Nathan Pencak.
And my name's Owen Kemp.
And we will see you guys next time.